Some market participant commented that, SEBI can return a document even if, the requirement of the document is in active voice, but it is in passive voice, and passive voice is active voice. I was quite amused to read that, because in actual fact, the reason why documents are returned is the following: that a director of the merchant banker was allotted shares in the company 2.5 months before the document filing. So he's directly conflicted, right? This is not active and passive voice of the document. This is because a director of the applicant company is already under investigation by SEBI for fraud in a previous IPO. This is not active and passive voice of the document. This is because the document has internal inconsistencies. एक जगह number कुछ और दिया है, same number in another place is completely different. So even that much due diligence has not happened in a document where you have internal inconsistencies. You have documents where after days of reading the document, you can't figure out what is the company going to use the money for. Okay, this is not active voice and passive voice. We have large number of documents which are just incomplete. So the whole issue for us is we worry about that the applicants who are actually extremely diligent, who put up extremely good quality documents, and there are a large number of those, unfortunately get stuck in the queue behind the ones which have all of these complications. And we believe that it is not right, because we as a regulator are duty bound to process documents on a first come first serve basis, right? We cannot show preference for anybody. So the only mechanism we had which we could exercise was to say, if this is all because you are not able to move the document forward, problem is not in our processing. We will return the document to you so that we unclutter the path, and very good applicants who are waiting behind are brought in front and cleared as soon as possible.
The last hour. Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most. The biggest market swings. A close-up look at what's driving them and how the investors are reacting. Watch the most seasoned market mavens guide you through the most important hour of the trading day. NSE Closing Bell at these times, only on CNBC-TV18 and CNBC-TV18.com.
Create effective strategies
The
with
last
insightful
hour.
expert opinions on the go.
Anything can happen between the bells. But what happens during the last hour is what matters the most.
Now streaming live 24/7 on
The
YouTube.
biggest market swings.